Okay, in this segment, I want to tell you how it's important or why it's important of what I can do for you when handling your claim. If certain steps are not taken, the whole claim can unfold, and that's why it's important that you hire a seasoned attorney like me. Now, for example, some basic things. When I handle your case for you, my office, we're excellent with communications. I know the number one complaint of lawyers is that they don't return calls. You will hear back from me or my staff as quickly as reasonably possible with answers to your questions. You'll feel very comfortable and confident in working with us. I'll provide updates to you frequently. You'll be calling us to give us updates about your medical treatment. So there's going to be a good relationship here, and you can come by the office as much as you want. Now, here are some steps I'll take that other lawyers don't bother with. We investigate your claim thoroughly. For example, if it's a slip and fall on a street corner, we'll get it investigated as quickly as possible. I'll hire a private investigator if necessary. We'll take statements, get pictures if it's not too late. We'll talk to neighbors and witnesses. These are things that are very important when I'm trying to settle your claim months later with the insurance company or if we're preparing for trial. I'll hire experts for your case if necessary. There are people who specialize in the composition of what goes into a sidewalk. There are medical experts. If I have a nursing home case, I deal with nurses and doctors who are very savvy and very knowledgeable about bed sores, for example. So your case will be handled very, very professionally. There are other issues we'll do. Now, this again is important. You're going to be getting all kinds of billing statements in the mail. You may not know how your bills are going to get paid. There might be involvement by the Department of Public Welfare, your personal insurance, Medicare, Medicaid. We take care of that for you with working with these companies, getting the bills paid. They all will present liens. They want reimbursed. I can negotiate a lot of that away for you and get the amount that you have to pay back. Get it reduced. It takes a lot of work, but I want to try to net for you as much as I can in your settlement. You'll have your legal fee and costs you have to pay, and then the reimbursement of these medical bills. But I want to reduce all of that, or particularly the medical bills, as much as I can. I'm always working with a claims rep closely, trying to set the stage for a demand letter that I will ultimately send that will summarize your case with all kinds of documentations to back up our claim for lost wages, pain and suffering, and how this affected you deeply during the period of your medical treatment. And quite frankly, if your case doesn't settle, by taking all these steps in advance, we'll be ready to go to trial or an arbitration hearing. I'll tell you that most cases settle, but what helps the case to settle is if you're prepared and do all the right steps along the way. Okay, so assuming that everything went well with the handling of your claim, the end result is you come into the office, you sign a release, the check comes in from the insurance company, we make distribution to you, and you're out of the sum of money, your medical bills are reimbursed if that was a component of your claim. Your legal fees, it'll be a fee that you and I agreed upon before everything began. I mean, when you come to my office on the first visit, if we agree that I'm going to handle your case, we enter into a contingent fee agreement. It's a contract wherein I do not get paid anything unless we're successful. And I will carry all of your costs along the way. And what that means is your doctors will charge to provide us medical records. If the case goes so deep that we are preparing for trial, there'll be depositions, there'll be examinations by physicians. I will advance those litigation costs for you and not seek reimbursement until we are done with your case. If for some reason we were unsuccessful, if we just could not prove your case, I don't expect reimbursement from you of those litigation costs. So you would have no legal fee to me and no reimbursement of costs. That would just be an expense that I would, quite frankly, just absorb. So in essence, you have no dollar invested in your claim from the point of view of ever having to spend any money. So we make distribution at the very end, and at that point, quite frankly, I'm asking you to write a testimonial for me because I'm going to believe you are pleased with the outcome. and you're another former client that's very happy with the end result, and we'll have a good relationship along the way, and I think we'll both be better for it at the very end.